Check it out though. Thank God because we have a dog and she's crazy.
She needs a lot of exercise.
We need exercises. Thank God for what? Wag Walk. Wag Walk.
Wag Walk is a service we use. I have the app on my phone, and anytime my dog needs a walk, you have two options. You either hit the ASAP button, or you actually schedule a walk, and a dog walker comes to your door, and they take your dog out for either a 30-minute walk or an hour deluxe walk, and you can track them on a GPS.
Yeah.
And after the walk, they send you a report card, how your dog did. Was she aggressive with her dog? Was she friendly?
They send you photos too.
Yeah,
you get all that?
Yeah, you get all that, you fucking dimwit.
What?
I love it because look, we have.
You know what? You know what? Your eyebrows are very Romulan right now.
Hey, sir. Is that a compliment?
You know.
Oh, okay.
He calls me a Romulan. I'm a Romulan.
Oh, great.
It's very Middle Eastern.
But talk about Wag Walk though.
This is what Bobby and I use it for. We have 4 animals, and the house is chaotic. So when you want a little peace and quiet for birthday kisses, down there. So when we want to have peace and quiet, we order a Wag Walk, and we have an hour just to ourselves for birthday kisses.
Yeah, birthday kisses. And cats don't need it because they're just dumb. And they walk around. They don't know
they're the
nothing.
smartest. They're the smartest.
So Wag is a must-have for every dog owner. Give Wag a try. Your life gets a little easier, and your dog will be happier and healthier from the extra care. Download Wag on iTunes or Google Play. Search for Wag Walking. Sign up before the end of today's show.
They have albums too.
Oh, they got music as
they
well.
They have music too, babe.
And you'll sign up before the end sign up before the end of today's show, and you'll get your first walk free. Why wait to make your life easier and your dog's life happier? Download Wag and sign up today.
For real though, it's our favorite
we
app.
use it all
we
the
use
time,
it almost
honestly.
every day.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bum 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 ba da bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum da bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum. Welcome to the podcast, Honky Tonk USA.
What?
Strap in, ride the pony.
Okay.
Don't be gay.
Hey now.
Yeehaw! Welcome to another episode of TigerBelly. I'm your sheriff in town, and we got my little deputy here, Khalyla, and we got this one right here, Tumbleweed.
I feel so at home right
White
now.
Tumbleweed, you know what I mean? And we got right here is a little vermin. Our little vermin here.
Hi, I'm a vermin.
Yeah, we got a little vermin. And I got some good news, guys.
What's that?
I don't have diabetes.
Oh, shoot, Sheriff.
No, I think I have it, but no.
Well,
no, the good news is that the sitcom that I did, the pilot, got picked up as a series, you know? Yeah. And I can maybe talk about it a bit.
A win for Papa is a win for all.
A win for the team. Oliver Hudson is in it. Have we talked about this already?
yeah, a long time ago.
He's in Nashville, right? That show that you like.
Yeah.
And he's also Kate Hudson's brother. He's a funny white dude.
It's pretty funny.
Handsome too. Jenna Fisher is the lady in it.
The Office.
She's from The Office. Really nice lady, very talented.
Why are you being shy about this?
And then I'm on it. It's a family show, and I cannot act the way I do. I can't. Even when I'm on the set or whatever, I have to think. This is Coca-Cola.
Corporate
You
America.
cannot say the things you want to say right now. So I'm constantly walking around going, don't say, I know you see a Mexican guy at craft service, but don't say what you're going to say.
Don't throw a
there's
burrito at him.
There's a black, PA guy. Don't do, look at a couple of Asians
Don't do
there
Urban
working.
Bobby.
Don't do nothing.
Don't do Urban Bobby.
This is what I say. I go, good morning. And they go, good morning. How are you? Pretty good. Bye. And I go about my day. It's constant editing.
You're a shirt tucker now.
Yeah. And I show up on the set. And I go, you want to rehearse? I'll rehearse. I do the lines or whatever. And you do it. And then you go get in your trailer. You shut your fucking mouth. And then when they say, you're good to go home, I get in my car and then I say fucking gook.
To yourself, though.
Yeah, to myself.
In the
Because
mirror.
it's all that pent up, thing. So this is a job. It's a family show, and let's just do it. Well, I have to do it.
Yeah,
I signed a thing.
Contractually,
Yeah. So Thursday night, because when you go on Deadline and Variety to see if what got picked up, and it had a first thing. It had ABC picks up Zach Braff show, picks up so on and so all these shows.
3 comedies.
3 comedies and no.
And then the next article is American Idol is moving over. They're renewing American Idol, but they're moving from Fox to ABC. So it put a squeeze on the comedy pilots.
So they're not going to pick up
as many as they thought they would.
And they shot 11 or 12 comedy pilots.
And only 3 or 4 were going to get picked up now because of American Idol.
Right.
So that was the next article we wrote, and we were like, "Oh fuck, it's over for us.
It's over. Right. It's over." And you're going to go through your grieving process.
Yeah.
Because it's like, they're impossible to fucking get these things. To get one is a miracle. Then to get on one that's going to go on is a double. It's like winning 2 lotteries in a row. And the third one, staying on, oh my God. Right? So, so Thursday night I went through a grieving process, but then, my agent called and said,
late
Thursday night goes, it's not over. I go, why? Because because it's Warner Brothers that made it, and they're doing some sort of negotiation or whatever. So we don't know yet.
Agent talk.
So the next day I woke up, still no news, and I had to wait till 7, and then we found out. It was a tough Friday.
How'd you find out?
They called me. My agent goes, so my agent calls, and then he goes, I have some bad news. I go, what is it? And he goes, the show's good, creatively it's good, but sometimes business can. And then I can hear my manager in the background laugh, and I knew that he was kidding around. I almost fired him right then and there. But then, the one thing I wanted to go do was the upfronts, and I wasn't invited.
He didn't get to go to the club, guys.
I didn't get to go to the club that I was talking about.
You didn't get to peek your head in once and go,
No.
Hey
They
guys,
won't
I'm
even
back."
let me even by the door. They said, nope, we're going to only have Oliver and Jenna.
No extras.
And no extras. And I'm like, all right, we'll see. But so that's cool, I guess, right or no?
Yeah,
it's corporate comedy, but what am I going to do?
You're a part of something.
Right.
That's going to
cool,
pay your
yeah.
bills.
Like last year, when Jeff Ross did one. Jeff Ross did a pilot for, I think, CBS or ABC.
And he did a network pilot?
Yeah, he did.
Jeff Ross?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe it was 1 or 2 years ago. And when he did it, I'm like, because he's cool, and I'm like, oh, even he's doing it. I guess everyone wants to kind of get their foot wet, I know it's not punk rock.
It's not punk rock.
It's not punk rock, but, you give what... when you have lemonade, you make lemonade.
Lemonade.
When you make lemonade, no. When you make lemon, when you get what's it? I'm gonna.
When you get lemonade, you add cyanide.
Yeah. When you get what is it? When you get lemon, just let me fucking do it. Bum 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 ba da bum ba da bum 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 bum. Yeah. When you get lemons, you make lemonades. Right.
Plurals. Yeah.
Many lemonades.
Yeah.
What happens when you get an orange?
Lemonade.
Still.
You still get lemonade. Yeah. So that's that, and then
Yesterday was a very peculiar day.
Yeah.
Full of ups and downs, and I couldn't make sense of the way I felt.
Yeah.
First, because we were still holding our breath, hoping that Bobby would get invited to the upfronts in New York. So we said, okay, let's go over to Melrose to Paul Smith and buy you a suit.
Right.
So we go over to Melrose.
Now, okay, but mind you, everyone listening, I don't have one.
I was going to
have a
ask, you've
suit.
never had a suit?
I know how to do a tie, but I don't have one.
He doesn't have a suit.
I never get invited to anything cool.
So what about like a wedding? You would.
I don't get invited.
Did you see what he wore to the wedding I took him to?
No. Oh, he
Raw
wore
denim.
jeans.
I wore raw denim,
Plenty of snot
Converse.
in it.
You know what I mean? You go to American Apparel, get a button up, and you get one of them ties from over at American Apparel,
Which is fine.
Them
which is
ties.
$5, right? And you look good. But I'm
He did
like,
look good.
you know what? I'm gonna break down and buy a suit. So we go to what? Paul
Smith. Yeah.
Smith, Pink Building on Melrose.
Oh, that
Right,
building.
that building.
Yeah.
Super fancy.
So you have 1,000 Japanese dudes in the front taking photos against the wall.
bloggers.
Always Asians, yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch of fucking, it was like the cast of Pearl Harbor there.
It's the reunion.
Yeah. And I walk in and I go, oh, they seem to have really nice stuff here. And, I didn't ask how much it is.
Thank God we didn't buy the pants.
Oh, I know.
Wait,
no
well,
fucking
We
shit.
only got a jacket and a tie.
So I go, maybe I'll get a jacket. So when you think you're a jacket, right? To me, a jacket, $150.
Sure. No, that's
Fair,
That's the
yeah.
top.
for me. That's like that's
Tie, $30.
Yeah.
You think of material.
Yeah.
It's cloth. It's not that much, right? And it looks okay, but nothing fancy. A shirt. So I go to the front, and he rings it up. $1,000.
And you know what he says to me? He goes, my card can't handle it. Give me your card. So I was...
Yeah.
My
Oh no, it did handle it, but
Thank God.
But here's
I
the
had
thing.
it in my backup. I was like, just use my
we
card
don't have
then.
because I had IRS problems.
yeah.
Yeah.
A guy goes, you can't spend a lot, so I don't. Because he said that 7 years ago. So I don't really go buy things.
Sure.
And if I buy things, I'll get Comedy Store checks and I'll buy clothes with it. But they don't know about it.
Yeah.
It's shadow money. Okay.
Shadow money.
Now announce to the world.
So then that happens.
But okay, only a tie and a jacket, and it was over $1,000.
How much were
Yeah.
they?
Imagine if we got pants.
Oh my God, 2,000. Yeah.
It's beautiful though. It's
I don't know. If you say so.
He doesn't know anymore.
Yeah, if you say so.
Yeah.
But the guy was nice.
The guy was really nice. So
Yeah.
we get out of the store. We're like, okay, in our heads, we think Bobby's going to New York.
Yeah.
That's what he wants, right?
Yeah.
We've got the suit. They're going to alter it. We'll pick it up on Monday, and then we'll
Yeah.
fly straight to New York,
For you
right?
guys.
So we're like, you know what? Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, got high fives in that
Yeah,
store.
Oh my
we
God.
are. We that's how we felt. We were on a high.
And then we're going to go to her store to get her a dress or
Her-
whatever,
Yeah.
right? It was a whole thing.
Yeah, and so but my dress was like $50.
$50, yeah.
Cheap. Yeah, and
Goodwill.
And so we were like, why don't we go eat at Connie and Ted's? Let's splurge and have expensive seafood. We got
Yeah.
some uni. We had a whole tray of
uni.
oysters. I had a halibut.
And so we're at the oyster bar. They're sitting at the
Yeah.
oyster bar. And always at the oyster bar, there's like, if there are Mexicans there or Asians, they generally kind of sometimes know me.
Yeah.
They'll go, hey, you know what I mean? So that's what happened. And he goes,
We're on a high,
He goes,
okay?
"Yeah,
We're very
we're on a
happy at
high.
this point."
Are you allergic to anything? To me? And I go, no.
We're not allergic to
I
any
like
food.
everything. I like
We eat
everything.
everything.
Everything, right? So he goes, take these. They're oyster shots.
Yeah,
Okay.
oysters.
So
With
I give one to-
tomato, lemon.
Yeah,
whatever.
lemon, and, oyster in it. I give one to her, and we
We took
took
the
it.
oyster.
And as soon as I swallowed it, I had this burning sensation in my chest. And I go, that was like a shot of whiskey.
It was vodka.
Oh
Or something.
my God.
He didn't let us know that there was actually like
Alcohol,
it was an
shot in it.
alcoholic oyster shooter.
Yeah.
And I think they're supposed to tell you because it was compliments, he was a compliments from the chef, take these oyster shooters, but usually I can tell if it's an alcoholic one. I didn't even really taste it, but when we asked him, I was like, hey, was there alcohol
No.
in there?
She goes, no, because I guess I haven't drank. Okay, I've been sober for 15 years.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I haven't had it in my body, but when I feel it, you just know it instantly.
I just thought it was vinegar. I was like,
That
that's
was vinegar,
delicious.
right? And I
So
took
Filipino.
it, and the reason why I knew it was alcoholic because I wanted to shoot heroin right then and there.
Damn.
Oh my God. And so he turned, I
turned to
we
her.
looked and the guy goes, yeah, there's alcohol in there. And I turned to Bobby and I turned pale. Because I don't know what to
Yeah.
do in those situations. I feel like, is that a relapse? Do we go to an AA meeting right now? Like I forgot. I don't know him
You know
that
what she
way.
said? Call your brother. Like Steve knows anything.
I panicked. I want to always, your sobriety means a lot to me.
Yeah.
So for you to have taken a shot of vodka in front of me
Oh my gosh.
was frightening for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's going to go from there. I don't know if you're going to feel a buzz and then to ask the guy for 10 more shots and I can't
It
control
doesn't
you.
work that way. But it doesn't work that way.
I don't
10
know.
more oyster shots and lemonade, please.
Yeah.
Lemonide.
Because
Lemonide.
okay, here's what it is though. The reason why I know it's not a relapse because if it's an accident, that's one thing. But if I did this, if I didn't tell Khalyla there's alcohol, and I looked at him and I go, hey dude, give me 10 more of those.
Right, because I didn't taste the alcohol.
Because he
in
didn't
it.
taste it.
There's tomatoes.
And I knew there was alcohol, but like I wanted to sneak it in. That's a relapse. So yeah, I took it. I go, okay, that's alcohol. But then it's like I could feel it in my body, and it did feel good.
Ah,
There is a
Bobby.
sense of there's a sense when you drink alcohol when you haven't had it, that warmth, it just feels so good.
I was screaming at him, call your sponsor now.
Yeah, and all that stuff. But I said we're fine.
Yeah, because I called your brother later that day because I was still feeling like unsettled by it.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, like, just so you know, he accidentally took an oyster shot with alcohol. And he was like, oh, that's not a relapse, Khalyla. Don't worry, because I did that. I guess Steve accidentally was fed like alcoholic, some type of, I don't know, it was rum in a food or a drink that something. But that happened to you before, right?
Yeah. Like, so a couple years ago, I was with Joe Coy. And we were pitching a show together. And it was an Asian variety show.
What?
Yeah. Me, Joe Coy, and we're going to have like, we pitch it like there's like oil slides. And we're in like underwear, and me and Khalyla and Eliza Schlesinger or whatever, we're sliding down doing games. It just, you play games with the audience.
Yeah.
And it's very Japanese, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Where you have that thing and you try to put the hanging marshmallow or whatever, and you have rubber bands on your face.
Yeah.
That whole thing, right? And no one bought it, but but we were pitching it together, and our producer was this guy named Robert Morton. Robert Morton, he produced the Letterman back in the 80s, 20 years of it. And in fact, he was on it a lot. So he's a cool, I just was excited that Robert was doing our show. And we were at Hugo's, which is a restaurant, and he had seen me do a vape pen with just tobacco. I used to vape a lot, and so he goes, check out my new vape. And I go, oh, that's cool. He's like, you want to try it? I go, yeah. And he went to the bathroom, so I just picked it up and I did it. It was marijuana.
Oh, fuck.
Right, and then when he came back, I started getting high. Right?
Yeah.
And I looked at him, I go, dude, was there fucking pot in that? He goes, yeah, that's what you use it for. Like, why would you smoke tobacco out of that?
I don't know.
Good point.
I don't, that is a good point. It was a very good point.
Yeah.
But I go, I call my sponsor. He goes, go home, lay down, you got a free high, and it was an accident.
What about that time you accidentally took the whiskey?
I don't want to call him out.
Oh, just you don't have to name the person. Just
Oh, wait, this is a fucked up thing.
this one's fucked up.
This is really fucked up. When I first got sober, I was with a lot of people from Mad TV and a lot of their friends. And this is actors and people that we know, right? And we were at a bar, and I was 2 years sober. And one of the actor's friends, who's an actor,
Good.
walks up to me and goes, hey, Lee, what do you want? I go, get me a Diet Coke, please.
Oh.
He knows I'm sober. And he ordered a Jack and Coke. And he gave it to me, and I drank it. And obviously you could feel the alcohol. I go, dude, this is Jack and Coke. And he laughs.
That's so fucked up.
You know what I mean? And I was like,
He knows.
I said, I don't want to say you want to, you do you know what I mean again?
Yeah.
The next time I say it, hit me in the fucking arm.
Okay.
No.
No, slap my arm as hard as you can, all three of you.
Okay.
And I was livid. I go, that's not fucking funny. Like, I could die. He's like, sorry, God, you're so sensitive. He's like one of those guys. Right? And I was driving down the street the other day, and I saw him on a billboard for a show. And it always reminds me when I see him. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
But I saw him on the billboard, I'm like, oh, remember that? I remember that. Yeah, so it's happened 3 times.
After he took that shot yesterday, after we took that oyster shot, and I guess I didn't want to admit to him, but I guess I felt a buzz too, and he felt a buzz, and we were looking at each other.
Yeah.
You guys were drunk.
and we were like, wait, like this is it's so weird that I always am kind of superstitious, and I'm kind of, when something good happens, I always think something bad is going to happen. So I'm always very scared that, oh God, the show got picked up. Now he's going to relapse and everything's just going to, it's all downhill from here. And then 3 minutes after he took the shot, he got a phone call from his agent and who said, you're not invited to New York. So I was like, is he going to order another shot?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It got weird.
It got really weird.
What you just said right now, though, like when something good happens, something bad's going to happen. I don't feel that way because something bad already happened.
Which is?
I was born with this body. So whenever something good happens, like the bad thing already happened.
It's good.
I was born with it.
No, that what's talking is my anxiety. That's an anxious mind. Somebody who just can't accept things for what they are. There's got to be a price to pay somehow. Like, who do I pay for this good time?
The price is my life. You know, like getting molested and getting beat by my dad and all the things that happened and the struggles of me crawling. I'm going to say this, and this is going to sound fucking arrogant, but when good things like this happen, I don't think, there is a part of me that's like, I'm lucky. Oh, cool. But it's like, it's not as if it happened randomly. I've been working at it for over 20 years.
No, you deserve this, sweetie.
Yeah, I feel like there is a part of me that's like, you know what, you're owed every once in a while a cool job, you know, but I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong, I am. But you know what was a better feeling than getting the show?
What?
Running into Dat Fan a week before.
That gave you a bigger high?
That got me a bigger high.
Yeah, you said that it reminded you of like bumping into Eddie Murphy. Which is
it was
crazy
like
to me.
bumping into Eddie Murphy. So I got 2 good highs in the last couple of weeks.
Wow. 3, including the vodka.
With the vodka too. That's 3 good free highs for me.
All for free, guys.
And I'm not gonna get revenge on Steve-O because he canceled on us today.
He didn't cancel.
What happened?
He rescheduled for 26.
No, we're so busy. Let me say something right now. I understand. I understand. There's a scheduling conflict. He was in the books for a month. Okay, I love the guy. He's a friend of mine. He is a friend, but we have to make a precedent that if you cancel, you might not get on for another year.
Nah, don't do that.
I'll tell you why. Because I have Jeff Ross that wants to do it now.
Ooh.
I've got so many people that want to do it. So the people have to get back in line. Paulie every day is texting me. Mencia wants to do it. All these guys want to do it. So Theo Vaughn wanted to do it. So many people.
It doesn't matter if we have space for Steve-O to
We
reschedule.
We don't
why
have
not?
space.
Yes,
because we have all these people.
Oh my God, we're not that big. Stop making it out like we're just.
Don't cancel on me.
We're not Mark Maron.
Don't cancel.
Don't fucking do it.
I was excited, Steve. Fuck.
He's on his way to the Philippines
For
right now.
what reason?
To probably work. Or do good things for the world.
What kind of job
Philippines?
does he have in the Philippines? What, he's going to tack himself to a palm tree?
And there it is.
You know what I mean? He's going to put dynamites in a coconut and run with it? What's he going to do there?
That could be a real thing, actually. I don't know.
He probably has a show there. People love him out there. Do you know how big Steve-O is in the Philippines?
Jackass and the Wild Boys.
Yeah, huge.
Oh, I bet, yeah. They love that shit.
He's a universal success, Steve-O.
He is a universal success.
That's why he can reschedule anytime he'd
He can
like.
do whatever he wants to. I'm sorry, I take it back. Because I have some stories with him.
Ooh,
that I'm going to save them, but I'm going to say that I have some stories with him, you know? And I was excited about it, that's all. And I get hurt. But I can move on.
Okay, let's move on to your newest crush. So,
fuck, do we have to talk about it?
Yes, Bobby says Tony Thornberg is not his number one
Hey,
anymore.
Tony.
Oh, no.
Tony, if you're listening, you're fucking out, bro.
He's number 2 now.
Because I know you've been in LA a couple of times.
Has he?
Has he really?
Since I've announced that I have a crush on you. No coffee, nothing.
Wow.
So you're out. All right. My new guy is, you've heard of South Korea?
We've heard
You
of it.
mean the country?
Yeah, the country, dog.
Okay. Yeah, what's up, everybody?
What's up, man? The country, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I got soul too, dog.
I got
Soul Korea, bro.
I got soul too, man.
So, you know? Anyway, dude. No, dude. So they have a new president, right? Mm-hmm. Dude, he's got a bodyguard.
Oh, that guy.
The bodyguard.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like he's got a man pussy.
What do you mean?
What does that mean?
He's got a dick, but to me, my eyes probably will psychologically turn into a vagina.
Oh, so like the balls turn into labia.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
penis is the
The
clitoris.
next thing I know, I see vagina, but then I'm like eating it, and then all of a sudden it's a dick in my mouth.
Well, if you're eating. Well,
You know what I mean?
He's so
I
hot.
said it again. Hit me.
did he?
I said, yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh.
Okay.
Young Jay Choi.
That's his name, Young J. Choi.
Mr.
Guys,
Choi.
Yeah, and people take photos of him like half of his face around the corner of a room. Like people are like, they don't give a fuck about the president. They're taking photos of this bodyguard, and he is cute as fuck. He is kind of Stephen Uni, but thicker, and more muscly,
and probably
older.
very good with weapons. Think
he looks
about
like an
it.
assassin.
God.
Yeah.
Ninja assassin.
He's
like
a
Rain,
real life
like
assassin.
Rain,
You know he's got to be really good with martial arts or some type of like.
Yeah, but don't you think that's distracting? It's like there's a photo I saw where it was him and another bodyguard with the president. You know who I feel bad for? The other bodyguard. Like he's just standing there, no one wants to take a photo of me.
What's no one like me?
Yeah, because he looks like, a flat-faced gook like me, But this other one, it's like, if I was the president, I want my guys ugly.
Oh, for sure, ugly. Huge.
I don't want anyone taking a photo of my bodyguard and not me. How sad would that be? Right? Like you see cameras like pointed to your left, right? And you're like, oh my God, it's not on me. It's on, what's his name?
Young Jae Choi.
Young Jae Choi.
Wait, hold on. Choi is his last name because in Korean you say the last name
that's why I
first. So
can't-
it's Choi Young Jae.
Choi Young Jae.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mixik Choi.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Min is his
Min
last
is
name.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're that good looking, how do you even like?
Cho Sung Wee is my favorite.
Well,
Oh,
that's
come
not
on,
true.
Bobby.
I'm kidding.
Take it back.
I take it back.
But do it in your urban voice. So
Yo, dog, I take it back. Cho, what?
I got soul.
Yeah, I got soul Korea.
SEOUA.
Yeah. Is that racism
What?
when I do that?
No, that got a little
Because
southern.
I do it though when I see my friends.
What kind of friends?
Like if I see like Ian Edwards with like Tony Rock,
Yeah, that's really
I go,
awkward.
what's that?
Oh.
You know what I mean? And they play along.
You obviously haven't seen the movie Dear White People.
I know, but I'm not white.
I know, but it's like okay.
I'm
so
not
can I
white.
give you guys
Dear
an
Asian
example?
people.
Can I give you guys an example?
Yeah.
I know there are sponsors, and I really love Beachbody.com. I do. This isn't an ad here. We're not getting paid this episode.
Yeah.
But it's okay. So one of the main guys, he's the main guy on P90X, and he does this hardcore one with just like military people, right? And it's a great workout, but I always put it on mute and I just follow it because every time he sees a black guy, he kind of does what you do. Which is, what's up, my brother? And it makes me feel so awkward.
But
And
he's
he says
white- he's
things
white though,
like-
right?
Tony
he goes-
Horton?
Yeah, Tony Horton.
Is he
He'll
white?
say-
Is he white?
He's
He's
white,
really
white,
weird.
white,
Then
white.
it's weird.
Okay, and he looks at a guy who's like a light-skinned black guy, and he always draws parallels. So he's like, oh, this is what's the basketball player's name from the Warrior, Golden State?
Steph Curry?
Yeah, this is Steph Curry's brother right here, and then he'll look at a light-skinned black woman, like Michael Jackson, what's up?
Oh,
And so I.
Jackson,
no.
what's up?
Nope.
I
Nope.
love the workouts. I do them anyways, but I put them on mute because I can't. It makes me feel
Michael
weird.
Jackson, what's up?
Here when people are like oblivious to race in that way, like when I'm at the spa and I run into Polly, it's so dreadful.
Yeah.
Because you'll go, Chinese people,
He's like-
China, and you'll do that.
That's good.
And I'll go, dude, shut the fuck up. Because there are Koreans there that you don't fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they have wads of money. They wear glasses at night, at 3 a.m. indoors. You know, I mean, they're not fucking around.
Yeah, yeah.
And so when he does that, I have to go, dude, chill. Because I just love Chinese people, dude. It's like, don't say, I'm not Chinese. But like, he does that. And there's nothing I can do about it because he'll just stop. If I really get mad, I'm afraid, there are consequences. You know, so I don't say anything. Is that cowardly of me?
No.
A little bit, yeah.
What do you mean?
I think that you should have more like fiber in your being, more moral fiber to stand up for Asians as a whole. That's one fucking person.
But if you say no to Pauly Shore, you just keep doing it, right?
You're absolutely wrong about that. I'll tell you why. Did I ever talk about Mitzi and what she did?
With the Thai people?
No, but the restaurant. I can't believe I'm telling the story.
Please.
But I'll just say it, okay? Here, I'll just walk around it.
Cool.
So,
Tightrope.
Mitzi said something to me that I was hurt my feelings, and I went to my AA sponsor at the time, and I was 23, 24, and I was going to meetings in San Diego a lot. And I walked up to him and I go, yeah, she really said this. It really hurt my feelings. And he goes, well, what you have to do is you have to write the steps about it, right? You have to write down why you're resentful, do a column, and then also approach her and tell you how you feel about it and how that you have a resentment. And I go, I'm not doing that.
That's a little excessive.
And he's like, no, but you have to, because I go, no, I don't, because that works anywhere else in the world except for her. She doesn't play by. She's one of the. It's like when I went to the airport once with Dice, and he smoked inside the airport. He literally lit up a cigarette inside the airport, and I go, "You're not supposed to do that." He's like, "What are you gonna do, Ching? You're gonna tell me to put it out. They're gonna tell me to put that. You know what I mean?" And I'm
That's
like,
a good dice.
and I'm like, all right, just smoke then. You know, like you don't. They do what they want.
You know what? You're in that sense. You're right. I guess if it was a different person, if it wasn't Polly, you would be like, "Hey, dude, you can't say that to me." But he really is incorrigible. He cannot be changed.
He can't be changed. He is who he is, and I love him. And he started my career.
Oh yeah.
So call me Chinese. Call me all you want,
Dude, every day.
right? But what I'm saying though is that if I walk up to Tony Rock or whatever, whoever it is, right, and I go, "What's up?" You know, and do that whole thing, just listen, all right? To me, it's not as bad as a white person doing it.
George, can you try it? I'll say, so what's up, Michael Jackson? Say that.
Yo, what's up, Michael Jackson?
Oh, see, it's worse.
It's weird.
It's weirder, right?
But you try.
I tried.
But here's why I believe. Because we're on the same list as African Americans on the KKK list.
Oh, you guys, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. So in their view, we're all one thing. Although we're like 9th on the list.
Yeah.
It probably goes, who do you think in terms of the KKK? Jews is number 1.
Jews are number 1, I think.
2 is
Really?
African
Black
American.
Over
people.
African American?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jews number 1. They're on a lot of lists.
Yeah.
And then
It's a very short list.
They're on a lot of lists. But Jews, African Americans. 3rd is probably not. You know what? Muslim, Middle Eastern. I think they're 2nd.
Oh, religious, yeah.
Yeah, I think that they'll probably number 2, and then African Americans are 3. The 4 Latinos for sure, shoe in, and 5. There's not a lot.
I think you break up the Asians because I think they're okay with the lighter skin Asians. But you show like
I'm
us,
certain
no.
they don't know the difference between an Indian and someone from the Middle East.
Oh, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Indians are 5th, and then we're probably 6th.
Oh, that means that Filipinos
Asians.
are 7th.
No, Filipinos. You
We
guys
fall
are
under
Asian.
like we're basically black.
Yeah.
We're basically black and
Mexican.
Mexican. We're a mix between.
But if there was a race war right now, and minorities collectively outnumber whites now, right? If you put, we do.
In all of America?
I think in California.
Yeah, in all of America, dude.
In California, whites are definitely the minority.
Yeah, California.
Are they? Mm-hmm. Oh.
I mean, just overall, like they've been out. They're not. They don't make up the majority.
But listen. But in a race war, let's just suppose it's cut down the line, 50-50.
I'm joining the Mexicans right now.
No, but what I'm saying, I think that white people would still win that war because they have access to weapons that we don't.
What?
Yeah, the government.
Who's the
and
who's
Oh, you mean in
government-
America?
In America.
Oh, okay,
In a
America.
race war in America.
positions? All positions.
Right, and
yeah.
and we were just white people were forced to be in war with minorities. We would have crazy people. I mean, I would feel pretty good with the art side. We have the Latin gangs like MS-13,
LK, yeah,
LK.
yeah.
We still got the Bloods and Crips.
Yeah.
We still got some good people.
Yeah.
Right.
We got
But
Tunerville.
they have Halliburton. They have access. They have military probably.
Rothschild.
What's Rothschild?
Like the big banks and stuff.
Yeah, they have a lot of things that
Money.
we don't have. So
Yeah.
I think that would be a really bloody war.
yeah.
It's a war that I don't want to see.
We also have a system set up to keep minorities down. So of course we'd lose. We're already losing even without the war.
Yeah, but
it's already a war.
Nah, because dog. Yo, bro. So that war,
Oh god, you actually sounded urban
that
and
war.
Asian. That war.
that war is. Yeah, but that war. Anyway,
Urban Asian.
Yeah, that war.
Urbasian.
Urban Asian.
A long war. It's a long war because We hide in the urban areas. But it'd be difficult because that would be a 200-year war.
We would go guerrilla warfare.
Guerrilla warfare for sure.
No uniforms. You don't know where we're coming from.
Well, they know who we are by our faces.
But here's
Anything
where I
brown,
find interesting, okay?
Yeah.
Because you're saying if there was a race war, I really do think we would at least recruit 75% of the white people in America, believe it or not. It's
No,
like 20.
but let's in the rule you can't recruit.
What do you mean?
It's just down the line.
So George is out. Can't be on our
Let's say
side.
an alien race for some reason came down and just put it in the minds of all whites
Like a game.
that you have to kill these minorities, right? So it's split down the middle. There's no recruiting, all right?
Brainwash, yeah.
Because then, like, the whites would get a bunch of fat white chicks to recruit black people. You know,
Thoughts.
so then,
Thoughts.
yeah. So and then we'd be like, oh fuck, we're gone.
Yeah.
We're dead.
Yeah.
So, right?
They don't.
I know.
So they use big white word
Sorry.
as bait? That's
As bait,
That's
yeah.
their first strategy.
And it's like, yo, Natron, where you going? Yeah, man, switching sides,
His
bro.
name is
Yeah.
Natron.
Natron means from the San Diego Chargers. I like that name, Natron. Natron. Yo,
Natron
dog.
is a great name.
Yeah, yeah.
That's an awesome name.
They got white fat pussy, that whatever,
Yeah.
and then he's gone. And then they would probably get sugary drinks and tits to steal the Mexicans.
Yeah. What's the Asian bait?
Oh,
we're
fuck.
pretty.
Dried
No,
fish.
yeah.
Hold on. Bagoa.
Here's fermented stuff.
Yeah, fermented.
No, I'll tell you why we don't have a bait.
Yeah.
Because remember that Japanese soldier who was in the Philippines for 40 years? He thought that the war was still going on.
Oh, yeah.
World War II still, and he lived 40 years. He killed a bunch of Filipinos.
Yeah.
And he refused to let the fucking war die.
Wait, what?
Well, I don't know what this is.
He didn't know that the war was over,
He didn't know
and
the
he
war
had
was
been
over.
living isolated like a hermit
Like a
in like a
hermit
cave
in a
or
cave.
whatever.
So he was just doing guerrilla warfare?
Yes, yeah.
by himself.
And
they
then
were
one
like,
day, I
"What?"
think somebody convinced him that the war's over 40 years later. And he goes, oh, okay. And he went back to Japan. Yeah.
They let him go after that?
After
Well, you
This
didn't
is
know.
not real.
Yeah, look him up.
I'm not sure your story is
I'm gonna
accurate.
look him up. I think it is. No, I think, okay. While you guys talk over
He's
me,
like, I didn't
had
know.
to prove my point.
I didn't
had to-
know.
yeah.
Well, okay, bye.
Yeah.
You've only killed half our country by yourself.
Yeah.
If it is during warfare, it's okay. So maybe?
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, there's a
nah.
good chance it's probably true, George. I have heard some version of this story, but I don't know if his
That's just. It sounds like an
account is
urban myth.
accurate.
It sounds
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
like the Philippines version of an urban myth that like gets passed along because it's such a great story.
the Japanese done fucked up our
What would I,
people,
what,
though,
what,
man.
what would I Google?
Bobby's the worst
Japanese
at Google.
I put Japanese World War II Philippines.
No, just put Japanese soldier cave
Oh
Philippines.
fuck.
Also, he uses his middle finger for everything.
Yeah.
Wait, why do you use yours to?
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
seen him type? It's like he's
Two
a
fingers.
typewriter.
Two fingers or one? Oh.
Wait, here we go. His name is Huru Onada.
Okay, that sounds Japanese.
Huru Onada, bro.
Okay,
right?
read it.
Huru Onada, or here we go, was an Imperial Japanese Army intelligence officer who fought in World War II and was a Japanese holdout who did not surrender in 1945. After Onada spent 29 years holding out in the Philippines, his former commander traveled from Japan to personally issue orders relieving him from duty in 1974.
Why'd they take that long?
I don't
to
know.
go find him.
So
They were like, I wonder how long he's gonna
40 years,
stay.
but it was a long time.
Sweetie.
Am I right?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Apologize. I fucking apologize.
We're sorry.
You win this time, sir.
Yeah, I know I did.
He's a handsome man, though.
I don't know about handsome, but
Wait, sweetie, but did he end up killing people still?
he killed a couple of Filipinos.
Oh my god.
And it took that long, 29 years for Japan to be like, hey, let's go find that guy.
Well, it also had to get the admiral, his superior
Right,
to come
because
down.
it had to be above him, right?
Above him,
or else he
yeah.
wouldn't listen to
He
like
wouldn't
a
listen to it,
subordinate.
yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Holy
pretty-
shit.
Yeah, so that's why in a race war, I don't think Asians would surrender.
We just keep going.
I think we would keep
This,
going.
if you fed me this right here, which is a mango pineapple hybrid,
Yeah.
oh, that would bait me in all day long.
You would?
Only
Oh, yeah.
just you.
You're
just
a
me.
traitor. You're a fucking traitor. I know.
I make a stealthy.
What would
fucking
be your
soldier.
weakness?
How dare you?
If George had to like
Hunger. I swear he's
we
the
can still
most
eat.
baitable
we can
guy.
Still eat.
Yeah, we can still eat.
But like, what's the true deep thing where it's like, oh, that's what's gonna trigger me to jump sides?
Oh my god.
If you saw George walking the white flag.
And he said,
here's the only way they could do
we'll
it.
put you on a
Here's the only
billboard
way they
and
could
get
do
you
it,
to the
right?
upfront.
Hey, Bobby,
Here's
the
what it is.
upfronts.
Because minorities would take over LA.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think we would drive the
This
whites
would be our
out.
stronghold.
You'd be a stronghold.
New York, too,
So
yeah.
we're here. It's like Escape from New York. It's barricaded, and then the whites turned off the power, and I can no longer play video games.
I see.
Right?
Okay.
Or disconnected my Wi-Fi. I couldn't
So first world.
They
And then I'd be like,
disconnected my.
oh fuck, I gotta play Destiny. So then I would probably go over.
Then you take that Destiny knowledge out into the real world.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
that
see,
is true.
babe?
You'd just be like thinking about what's the next gun I can get.
Yeah.
I don't think I can actually shoot a person.
If you saw George on the opposing line and you
For
know
real?
for all that George has done for us, would you be able to kill him?
Yes. Yes.
I couldn't do it.
Only if he tried to kill me. But I would try to talk it out.
Yeah, that's some Civil War shit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Bye, George.
no, you know what I would do?
First, get my partner payouts.
Okay, how about this? How about this?
You
I
don't get
find
paid.
out. So we're in LA. I find that the whites have snuck into, like at the canyon, somewhere in the canyon. Where's the Topanga Canyons?
Yeah.
That's the white stronghold.
Right,
now.
right.
Yeah.
Topanga Canyon.
Well, that's the hippie stronghold.
Yeah, yeah.
Toluca Lake.
Canyon, right? And my general said to me and my brother and Gilbert, you guys have to hunt them down. So I go, and we see George.
By the way, who's our general of minorities?
Or it's Delroy Lindo.
Okay.
That's a good choice. I trust him.
Delroy Lindo.
Yeah.
Delroy Lindo tells us, and then we go and we see George, and he's lost. We have machine guns.
He's scavenging for
And
berries.
you know what would happen? Steve would hug him. I know it.
Oh, George!
Hey, George!
The ASMR videos are coming out. When's that coming out?
Yeah. And then we'd have to go, shut the fuck up, Steve. Yeah. Steve, get back. And I'd have to go up to him and go, what's up, man? Let's just play it out. What's up, man?
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, George. How are you?
Good. I got like 3 wild blueberries here, and I'm just real hungry.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
How
give
are you
you...
doing?
Shut the fuck up. I'm supposed to kill you. And I'm going to let you go. So I'm going to turn around. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to count to 20.
That's it.
Yeah. And you better be gone.
You better zigzag, George.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm running.
Would you run?
Oh, hell yeah.
But you know what I would say to you before that? Before I turn around? Hey, if the circumstances were different, I love you, man. 1, 2, 3. You better be running.
Bang,
4.
bang. Gilbert shoots George in the leg. That was for Jessica.
Oh, yeah.
Kaboom.
Let's not think about that. It makes me sad.
Let's not think about
a
race wars.
sounds terrifying.
Yeah, it's also 2017 is never going to happen.
Never. Although I
I
have
just
been
want to
watching.
switch sides. I don't like not being able to switch sides.
I have been watching The Handmaid's Tale on Hulu,
What's
Yeah.
that?
and it's making me feel some type of way.
There's a lot of rape or something going on.
It's
there.
not really rape as much as so like basically climate change, overpopulation, and a lot of different things have caused women to be infertile and a lot of men to be infertile as well. So what they do is basically they kidnap or they arrest all the known fertile women.
Yeah.
And they turn them into handmaids to basically have sex and procreate with the higher ups in government. So and then they make the women wear these almost like Puritan, like Quaker looking.
Yeah, but what about if I was a farmer, I was a guy,
Yeah.
and I was fertile also?
What do you mean? No, but you can't.
Why not?
Okay, so it gets a little bit more complex once you watch more episodes because
Yeah.
there are instances of that. But they say this term in the show called under his eye. They say that's how they greet each other, under his eye, because there's always someone watching. The eye is always watching. So you cannot have sex with anybody for pleasure. You can't have sex for pleasure. At all.
Yeah.
You only have sex for procreation.
What if I'm a farmer.
Yeah.
Can I ask these questions?
Yeah.
And I run into you're a handmaiden.
Yeah.
Would I know you from their past life or no?
Yes, you could.
I could.
Yeah.
Khalyla,
Yeah.
come on, let's go. Mm-hmm. Let's go fuck behind the tree.
Okay. And if we get caught by an eye,
Yeah.
we're dead.
But would you?
But they wouldn't kill
Would
me.
you fuck me though?
I might. For sure.
You might?
Because they're not gonna kill me because they need my vagina and my ovaries and my uterus, right? But they're gonna kill you, but they're gonna cut off an arm because I can still procreate.
It's not worth it. Not worth it.
Because
I'll just jerk off.
Because if these women like step out of line, they'll gouge an eye out, and they're like, "Oh, we don't need her eye anyways."
Just show me a titty, and I go behind a tree and I jerk off.
Yeah, we can't do that.
I can't do that either.
That's part of the
No,
rules?
we'd get killed.
Oh,
The eye is always
man.
watching.
You can't jerk off.
But what we could do?
The eye doesn't let people jerk off?
No.
That's a dangerous society
What we
there.
could do is we could in this world, Canada is a safe place. So we just need to cross the border
we're
into
going
Canada.
To Canada, dude. We made love last week. We didn't
Oh
kiss
my God.
once. We didn't kiss once.
We didn't kiss anymore.
We don't kiss anymore. We just fuck like rabbits.
Is that normal?
We do. You don't even look at me.
I do look
No, you
at
don't. I look at you and you turn away.
You look away from him? That's so
Or she'll do
mean.
this, like she'll tuck her like
Your neck fat?
neck, and then like she'll look away from me like that.
No, because I'm much taller. So if I'm on top, he's okay. If I'm on top straddling,
best.
his head is here.
yeah, yeah.
He's so short. So if I'm like on top but kind of falling forward,
Yeah, and I have to do so this right here.
Like my
look
head
at
is here.
this is her head. So this is my hand at the back of her head,
yeah.
and I'm like this.
Oh my God.
Like this, and I'm doing this like this.
You actually have to work out.
Yeah, I'm working out.
I'm 5'8".
right.
I have a long
It's
torso.
the best.
I have a question. Do you guys still make out like spontaneously?
No,
No,
never.
we do pecks in the lips though.
Yeah, we kiss a lot, but we
kiss
just
a lot.
don't.
No
we
more-
don't make out.
Fuck it.
Okay, how important is making out? Because now I feel like maybe I'm missing out
Well,
on
how
the.
often did you guys do
Shut
it when you
up.
started dating?
Shut up.
Make out right now.
What is that?
We're not making out.
How often did you make
What are we,
out? when you
12 in
first
a
met?
fucking car?
I can't remember the last time we made out during sex.
All right.
Without sex.
We don't make out.
All
like
right,
that.
Gilbert. What was your love life like? You want to talk about that, friend?
We make out. That's it.
You make out. They make out a lot, babe.
No,
still
not.
have
Hey,
sex?
hey, my mom's listening. Nah,
Oh, yeah,
man.
Your
We're
mom
ju-
is
we're-
not okay with you having
No,
sex.
no, or kissing. So we're just friends that are getting to
Just
know each
friends,
other.
Yeah, Cindy's just
But
a
you know
friend.
what's great right now? My brother and his girlfriend and their dog, who is not house trained, is driving to my parents' house in Phoenix right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it is, I wish I was there.
Why?
Because this dog has never shit outside.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah, it's a
And his
sweet dog,
parents'
but
house
it is
is-
wild. It
Wild.
is wild.
The parents' house is carpeted.
It's carpeted and it's like a museum.
Oh, like your mom likes
It's
to clean.
clean.
When you can't walk in with if you're not wearing socks.
Yeah.
You have to wear socks when you go in, which is
Yeah,
normal.
and my
like
dad
Yeah.
is like literally, he can't talk, and he can't really move that
he
well.
can't really talk well, but he'll still tell you to put your socks on.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So
stuff
with
on-
this dog,
yeah. Oh my
it'll be
god,
interesting.
I cannot wait.
Such a cute dog, though.
And they've never met Alani.
They're gonna love her.
They're gonna love her,
Yeah.
but
With the
I
dog
still was
factor.
with the dog. Oh my god.
Is your mom one to get angry right away or like pull him aside?
No, she'll. I mean, for 3 days she'll endure it.
Oh.
She has to endure it because if she doesn't, my brother will die alone.
No,
Yeah, and I don't want him to
No.
die alone.
no, they're gonna have a great time there. Everything will be okay. They have a yard. The dog can poo and pee there.
No, that dog, you'll take it for a walk, it'll run around, and then it'll wait till it comes back inside to take a shit.
I know that's what he does.
Is that what happens
Yeah,
for real?
you know, and also what's the pee? The other night he was here. What was the pee like?
Because he still has his balls. So I think he's like he has that.
It's
If you know when you
territory
pee,
Oh,
but it's like
in new
territory
houses.
pee is
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
So the territory pee is a little stickier and
gonna
like
be
mustier.
chaos.
It's like a, but it's still a puppy. It's only 8 months old. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine, Bobby.
It'll be great.
Okay, so you earlier you mentioned Escape from New York when you were talking about the race wars.
Yeah.
On our car ride home from Lucky Boy the other day, we were talking about which movies we would want to see be remade from the 80s because they're doing that a lot now, right? They're going to do it with Akira, they're going to do it with just a bunch of things. What would be your top 3 movies you would want to see remade?
The Warriors.
Warriors for sure.
Escape from New York.
Who would you want to direct the Warriors first?
The Warriors should be done by
Jordan Peele.
maybe Jordan. Jordan would be great.
He could do it, yeah.
Jordan could do it because he has the imagination for it. I mean, everything that I would want would be directed by Christopher Nolan.
That's true. That's
Because
new.
did you see that
new
fucking
war movie?
New war movie?
Is
he did?
Dunkirk out already?
Oh, that's what it's
That's
called.
yeah, Dunkirk.
I wanna
Have
see
you seen
it.
the trailer?
Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh my god.
My heart pounds when you hear
Yeah.
the
When you
planes.
you see anything from this guy, Christopher Nolan,
you know?
dog, it's like fucking every frame is a painting. This motherfucker right here, dog. This white dude, Christopher Nolan.
Herbasian.
Yo, dude. All day, every day, dude.
That's my least favorite word of all.
What?
Do.
Why?
I hate it when people say it.
Yeah.
It's that Herbasian, babe. Can't do
Don't
it
talk
no
to me
more.
like that. I'm a TV star now.
Do you know since he's gotten this pilot, he refuses to even so much as like get me orange juice. He's like, I'm a TV star now. Go get your own goddamn orange juice.
Yeah.
Get your own
Don't
OJ.
talk to me like that.
Yeah.
In fact, from now on, don't lock eyes with me.
Even when we're having sex, do not do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what other movies? Warriors?
Oh, Highlander.
Highlander.
Do you remember there can only be
Wait,
one?
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery and
They are remaking
Christopher Lambert.
They are remaking it.
They are?
They already. Hold on. Who they casted someone already?
No, who?
Who's directing it?
I'll tell you right now.
Oh, that's gonna be great. Highlanders are good. What do you think about? I think they should do Goonies 2017, but now they're all
they need to do
older.
Goonies, yeah.
But they're all older, and make it a comedy. And don't cast the old people. Maybe put Brolin still in it. You couldn't put Corey Feldman. Is he in Goonies?
I think so.
Is it Corey Feldman? That's
I don't think if he is, he shouldn't be in the new one.
Okay, so who's
right.
casting the remake
Of
Highlander?
Highlander.
Is Chad Stahelski. He's the guy that did John Wick 2. The guy's
Oh, yeah.
yeah, they gave it to him.
I love that new Blade Runner though.
Oh,
Ryan
so
Gosling.
excited.
Looks really
Hold
good.
on,
Gosling.
I want to look at the Goonies cast.
The Goonies.
They
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I want to do Goonies, but Goonies 2000. Oh yeah, Corey Feldman is in it. Sean Austin's still in it. He could probably cast him.
How about Josh
Sean
Brolin?
Josh Brolin, yeah, because
Yeah.
he's relevant, right? Chunk, we'd have to look at how skinny he is. We have to get somebody.
Oh,
new.
no, yeah.
Who gets to do Data?
Eric Stone Street as Chunk, right? Data, I would want, but they
Yeah,
won't.
yeah,
They
yeah.
wouldn't give it to me. I think they would give it to
Let me
Ken.
see.
Ken Jeong.
Yeah.
Martha Plimpton can still play her.
She's great.
Sloth, they could put
What are you gonna say?
nothing. See what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm editing. I'm doing good things.
Well, we
Network,
just had a whole
baby.
episode
Network.
about race wars, and so I don't know
Yeah,
how well
yeah,
that's gonna fly
yeah.
over. What's your third movie?
I said Goonies.
These are the lists these are the other ones that you gave me.
What?
You said Logan's Run,
Yeah, but I don't know much about it
Escape
anymore.
from New York,
I said that already.
Soylent Green.
Highlander.
Yeah, but the Soylent Green is, you know what the twist of that is?
No, I have never seen it, so don't kill it for me.
Well, no, because it's a famous log line that people say. Soylent Green is people. Is the log line basically what it is? It's in
I've
the
never
future.
heard of that before.
and you've never heard of it,
No, I've only heard of it because of the drink that they have now.
Yeah.
Soylent.
right? But in the movie, they're fed this food called Soylent Green, and what they realize it's reprocessed humans.
Oh fuck.
And that's the switch at the end. I think Charlton Heston's in it, and he screams out, "Soylent Green is people!"
Oh, God.
Right. No. And they ate a bunch. Yeah.
Did you see that? I guess this woman who's trying to like sue. I think is it Vita Coco. Because I guess she drank a little bit of a Vita Coco and it seemed like thick and mushy. So she felt like she's
What's a Vita Coco?
coconut water.
Coconut by Rihanna is the.
Let me
face,
make sure it's
I
Vita
think.
Coco. I don't want to like shit on a product that. Anyways, I'm pretty sure it was Vita Coco. So she was like, "What the fuck?" And she like vomited because it was disgusting. And so she like opened up the box of the Vita Coco, and inside it looked like a fucking like dead squid. Can I just show you the picture, please? Because it's so funny.
A dead squid.
Yeah, but the thing is that like Fig Newtons, it's guaranteed, right? There's 30% of it's cockroach.
Really?
that a real
30%, but yeah, that's they're
Yeah,
Cockroaches
yeah.
running around the
Let me. I'm gonna.
factory and stuff.
I thought they meant like
Wait.
they actually like harvest cockroaches.
No, wait. I'm gonna go look it up. Fig Newton, right?
cockroaches.
Newton, yeah.
yep.
Newton cockroach.
Insects have a lot of protein. It's the safest thing to eat.
In that
It's
case,
very-
get
Cockroaches are
your
a
Fig
little bit-
Newtons with the promo
Be
code
green.
BELLY. Oh, speaking.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Coconut water squid.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look up something. Cheesecake penis skin.
Okay, so this is bugs, rat hairs, and
Ooh, but still,
here you go. Learn the pig fig paste is allowed to have up to 13 insect heads per 100 grams.
What do you mean allowed?
They're
What do you mean allowed?
Why is that
It's
even a
not in
thing?
the ingredient, but they're allowed to have it.
What the
what
fuck?
a specific
So
number.
it's like
Without-
if I
with-
pee in it, a little one they'll pass.
yeah, not
Oh.
14 cockroach heads, only 13 cockroach heads.
yeah,
14, you got to put it on the ingredients.
yeah.
Babe, look at what that lady found inside her Vita Coco.
Can I see?
Oh,
Let me
what
see.
the
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Wait, they found all that inner Vita
Let me
Coco?
see. Show me really quick.
What the fuck?
Wait,
Can
show
you
the-
sue?
No.
I swear to God.
Can you?
Show the camera that. Oh my
Oh
god.
my
No.
god! You can sue.
You have to, right?
That's
Yeah.
pretty funny. And Vita Coco's response was like, oh, that's just random spoilage, guys.
Oh, a giant squid in a fucking container? Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding me?
That's crazy.
Oh, God.
Oh.
But I'm really sad about it because these things are made in the Philippines and Bobby's going to shit on the Philippines again.
See, that's why I'm not shocked by it.
That's normal in the
I
Philippines.
mean, that if you look up Philippines, that should be the symbol.
Also,
The mascot, just put eyes on it and a little mouth.
Fig Newtons are also manufactured in the Philippines.
But this is one of my biggest pet peeves with people traveling. People who travel but don't eat the street food because they're like, nah, that's not hygienic. I hate, or like people who like see food prep and people aren't using gloves and they're like, I can't eat that because he used his bare hands. It's like, bitch, shut up. Like, what? I can't do. That type of like snobby little, I only eat really clean shit. Like, ugh, that's so unrealistic.
When I was in India, there's like this thing called pani puri, which is like little like pastries that are hard with like water and like delicious stuff inside them. So I went to Juhu Beach to have them since I didn't know about any other place.
Mm-hmm.
I was sick for a month afterwards.
But like, would you eat it
Completely.
again?
Well, then like
Diarrhea.
about 4 months later, I was like, yeah, I'm leaving for the U.S. I'm kind of better. I'm getting me pani puri the night before I leave. Got home again, sick for a full
You
month of
deserve
diarrhea.
that. You completely deserve that. I'm so happy that happened.
Yeah, the last
Finally,
time,
my mom made me go to a doctor. Like, yeah, you need to go on some strong antibiotics for whatever's
What
inside
makes
you.
you think that
Flagell.
something different was going to happen as a result?
yeah, you just try to fucking live your life.
I
No,
thought
it's
I
not
was
living.
stronger.
No, it's what's that old saying?
What?
What insanity is.
Oh yeah,
Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
But
I was more going Nietzsche, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and it does not. It just tears out your insides.
Yeah.
if it's not always though, because I grew up in the Philippines and I generally think that my stomach used to be a little stronger when I was living there. When I came over here, I started eating all this like super clean shit, I guess. So when I go back home, I always get sick. But all my like family members back home, all their stomachs are made of steel. Nothing gets them sick. Like nothing.
Yeah.
I eat even a little. I accidentally swallow water from brushing my teeth over there. Fuck it. Like I have diarrhea for 2 weeks. But also I welcome diarrhea.
Well, since we talked about my brother with Alani going to my parents' house, the whole time since then, I've been thinking about my parents, and I've been kind of out of it.
Oh.
But their death, I don't want them to die.
You're not gonna die.
I know, but still, like, as soon as we started talking about it, I tuned out, and I haven't been adding anything. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just got sad now. I'm thinking about my grandparents.
Yeah.
Why did we go there?
I went there. I'm just because I had to acknowledge the
Come on,
truth.
get back to squid and coconut water.
It's too late.
It's too late now.
Squid Vita Coco. Come on.
I can't do it.
Me either.
Yeah. What? Are you being real?
My grandparents are old.
I know.
I just saw them.
Yeah, I know. You just get in these little things in your head, and I can't shake it.
Unhelpful advice with Bobby and Khalyla. They love each other and they make out and make eye contact when they fuck. My problem is that I feel like my girlfriend has given up on me trying to stay fit. We are 21 years old and she is not fat, but she is definitely chubby and has over the past few years been getting chubbier. I try to stay in shape and work out regularly, and when I invited her to come exercise, she chooses not to. The thought that her appearance is only going downhill worries me because I'm in it for the long haul. I've been negging her when she eats unhealthy and occasionally take her on hikes. But is there anything effective I can say or do together to change her habits? I really love her and would hate to weaken our relationship if I lose attraction to her. Thanks, you guys. Chris.
Ugh, if you really love her, dude, like get off her back about it. It's just let her do what she wants with her body. It's like saying with Bobby, if I want him to get healthy, it's because I want him to be healthy. Not I don't. If he could keep this big belly of his and not be diabetic and live a very long life, I'd be like, yeah, keep the belly. I don't care what you look like.
Can you do that medically?
I think there are some thicker people who are perfectly healthy. But if you're saying, you want her to change the way she looks, I think you need to look into yourself more than look into her flaws. Like you have some growing up to do because...
Yeah, but inevitably, people are never going to stay the same. You're going to get older, and when you look at like old couples, you think, there's no way to look at like your wife who's like 80 and go, yeah. No, but you go, I love this woman. She's been there the whole time, and there's something deeper.
If she's your person, dude, it doesn't matter what shape she comes in. She's your person, and you might be imposing all this like health and exercise stuff that you're doing and thinking.
Yeah, created internet porn.
I mean,
you can jerk off.
It's the same way. Like if I told him, I'd leave him because he's gained, 10 pounds or 20 pounds. He's getting chubbier and chubbier. No, that's fucking wrong.
But
if he got 600 pounds, I'd be like, bro, there's a problem.
Also,
like,
go to that TV show.
Yeah. I mean, I'm wiping your ass every day. You can barely get out of bed. That's a problem. But if she's happy with yourself, like, how dare you tell her how to be? If she likes the way she looks, all you can be there is if she's ready to be like, babe, I want to be healthy and I want to actually lose weight, then you can be like, yeah, let's go to the gym together. But don't impose that bullshit on her. If she's happy with herself, you should be happy with who she is.
Check yourself, bro.
Whoa, no, do what you do.
No, I mean, he's being honest. It's an honest thing. I asked myself the same question. Would I be with somebody who I started off like Brad Pitt and all of a sudden he's gained 80 pounds and I'm like, fuck, like, yeah, I would probably be less attracted to them sexually. But if you think about it in the long haul, he says he's in it for the long haul. Like, you really stop looking at your partner sexually after 3 years anyways. So just wait out the 3 years. Sorry, babe. I still think about you. I just don't look at you during sex anymore, but that's okay.
Yeah, why do you always make double checks?
I mean, yeah.
Give your opinion to this guy. He needs it, Bobby.
I just think that it's I just said it. It's inevitably that she's not going to stay sexy forever.
Neither are you.
Neither are you, dude.
Neither are you, dude. So,
Yeah. She better be someone that you can talk to, that you can fucking just enjoy your silent moments with. Fuck what she looks like. I like my fatty over here.
Oh, well. We were watching a movie last night. We snuggle up. You watch a movie and you cuddle, and it's nice to be there. With your partner. Mm-hmm. And that's good. There's
really no way to tell her either. It just sounds arrogant when you tell a 21-year-old girl, hey, like,
how old is she?
He's 21, I think.
How old is she?
Probably around the same age, I'm guessing.
Well, that's uncalled for. You got to look good in your 20s.
Look, before 25, look good.
No, I thought you were talking about they're in the 40s.
No, these are children.
No. No.
What just happened with your...
No. I didn't know the facts. No, you got to get or leave. Leave her.
Exactly. I would rather
look at her and go, listen, you're 21. Okay? You shouldn't be looking like that. And there are other 21-year-olds that I can be having. So you better fucking get on the fucking pod or shit or something.
How dare you?
How dare you?
No, what he should do is if he knows he's losing attraction, just spare her. Just be like, okay, dude, like I'm obviously going through a very superficial time in my life.
It's not superficial. She's 21. She should look 21.
Yeah, but what does 21 look like?
I'll show you. I'll Google it. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like.
You weren't a fucking stud at 21.
I know, but that's why I had to do extra shit. I've already been telling that the whole time.
The whole time, babe.
No.
I was born, I didn't win a genetic lottery. All right? So
maybe this girl didn't, but what's it to her if she's happy with herself?
Well, then you shouldn't be dating her in the first place.
If you were never... Yeah, if it's a problem with you...
I'm kidding. Do it.
L is for the way you look.
Everything's fine.
I
Oh, you
feel-
know I'm just kidding.
Well, it's
If
unhelpful.
you love her, if it's unhelpful,
It's supposed to be
yeah, it's
unhelpful,
supposed to, and just love.
We don't know the answer.
It's just love, guys.
It's love. Guys.
No.
I mean, for me,
That's so fucked up.
my relationships with like my Christine, right? It wasn't the right fit, and I think that's the key, right? It's like Christina was young, cute, she's cute, whatever, but I just with her when I feel things when I look at Khalyla, still to today. Sometimes it's not positive things.
Sometimes pure
it's-
vitriol.
No, it's like she just does. You know what I mean? It makes it's like I feel these
face.
things. And I go, what the fuck? But those things are healthy, I believe. They're not feelings of murder. They're feelings of what she just drives me sometimes. Like that whole thing. But it's like you need to feel like when we went to the dog park today, and she was walking in front of me, and I was looking at her. I love her legs. And the way her legs look, with the dog. It's just a good-
Bow-legged.
I know, but I like it. It's like this visual sense of like, oh, you got to have little moments like that. What are we at time now?
Hour 10. Any shows?
Yes, Bobby will be at the Hilarities Cleveland June 1st to the 3rd, in Seattle June 8th through the 10th, and in North Carolina June 20 to the 21st. Go to bobbyleelive.com. I've just uploaded all
And
of
I'm gonna
his
let you
dates.
know right now that I'm gonna have to cancel a lot of dates.
Not in June though.
I know, but the dates that I do have, you got to come
Yeah.
because I might not do it for a while.
Right.
Okay,
Yep.
but we'll always do this podcast.
Yep. Always.
Always.
Okay. What if we break up?
We'll still do it.
Thank God.
That was easy.
I think that
You won't be on it, but we'll do it.
I would probably be okay if I would if any no we can't
Don't
talk
do
like that. We can't
What are you
talk like
talking
that.
about?
Yeah, why would you say that,
Why
right?
the fuck would you say that out
'Cause
loud?
you're talking about spreading your cheeks, and I had memories of my ex, and all of a sudden I thought it
You
felt
do
like
the same
end.
thing though, right?
Yeah. It just makes it quiet. Then you can smell it quicker to know if it's bad or not.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
I like smelling my own farts.
I would have to agree. I think I like my own brand too.
yeah.
Or it's intriguing.
It's intriguing.
Have you ever clipped your toenails or nails and smelled them?
Yeah, of
I've
course.
been eating them.
Oh,
Ah, fuck.
No, I'm kidding.
Joke time.
Joke time. Okay, let's do this thing.
Any announcements, George?
Nope.
we
I
don't
got
have
nothing.
any
Yeah.
housekeeping today.
No, let's keep
Oh
it.
no, let's talk about the
MMA
quick
minute for
MMA
you guys,
minute.
You guys do that real
No,
quick.
no,
I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the
He's gotta
bathroom.
pee.
Joanna.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay, come back for Joanna's.
No. Keep on. I really do have to go to the bathroom. I've been holding it for 20 minutes.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
leave Joanna until Bobby gets back.
MMA minute with
not coming back.
Khalyla, because Bobby's not coming back.
Turn the air off, too.
Khalyla, let's just start with the main event really quick. UFC 211 in Dallas. Very big card. Stipe Miocic and Junior Dos Santos. You picked correctly.
Yes, thank God.
Stipe, man, another level. I switched it to JDS like right before the fight because like he looked good, but that chin.
No, not to discount JDS's ability. He's amazing, and he's
so
actually
quick
relatively
still.
young. He's 33. I just don't think he has a chin anymore.
What was the first fight that got him that way? Because I remember he was undefeated for a while.
Yeah,
He beat Kane.
he's been
Who did he lose to?
TKO'd a few times now.
I don't remember who he lost to. Wow. Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, Stipe.
So I picked Stipe. I picked Frankie. Frankie won. I did want Yair to
You
win
won,
though.
yeah.
I just like the kid. I think that he has like a good. He would make for like a great
He'll be
champion
he'll
one
be
day.
a
But he's
star.
only how old is he? 24.
24.
Yeah, he's a long way
He'll
to
be
go.
a star.
Yeah. Who else did I pick?
Oh, by the way, Damian Maia and Jorge Masvidal. That was Damian Maia again. He better get that title shot.
Yeah.
They're saying it, but
That wasn't the most exciting fight of the night, but I appreciate Damon Maya. I'm glad I chose him for the first time and he actually came through. Who else did I pick? The Henry Cejudo fight was called off, quote unquote injury, right? Was that proven?
I have no idea.
I really like watching Henry Cejudo fight, but I kind of like, there's something about him that kind of puts me off. The fact that he like misses weight, There's something about him.
His personality is a bit much. I know it's really
I know.
him, but it seems fake. I'm like watching him on the Ultimate Fighter with Benavidez. It's like
I didn't even watch that season.
You look at Benavidez, you're like, okay, real person. You look at Henry, it's like, are you doing this for the cameras? The way he talks is very.
But you can't fault him for that. He's
an
doing
Olympic,
a show.
yeah.
He's doing a show. Everyone puts off a different
persona,
a version of themselves when they're on TV, and I totally get that, and I respect that because I think Bobby and I kind of sort of do it a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, everyone does.
Yeah, but there's something that puts me off about a lot of guys that like miss weight constantly. Like what's his name? Like DuBronx.
Oh yeah, Charles Oliveira.
Yeah. Or like I really really like him, but Kevin Gastelum.
Yeah. He's the one I forgive him. I don't know why he's the only
Because
fighter
he looks
I
so
forgive.
sweet and he really is so talented. Like I do like him a lot
I just
too.
love how he beats up guys bigger than him.
Yeah, but I also think there's an element of like
Missing
dude,
weight's annoying,
or Johnny Hendricks, same thing.
I hate him for that.
Yeah.
And then same thing with Chris Cyborg.
Yeah, but also we're sitting on the fucking couch doing nothing while these guys go through like.
Are you kidding? We cut weight every week.
Renal
for fun.
failure. Yeah, I mean, fucking Johnny Hendricks went to the fucking hospital for like damn near renal failure. So I mean, I'm talking like I've never done a sport. I've never thrown a kick in my life. So, props to all you guys who don't make weight.
shout out to you guys. We're nobodies.
What other fights?
Oh yeah, and then your co-main event, Joanna.
Oh yeah.
Jędrzejczyk
Of
versus
course.
Jessica Andrade.
Dude, Andrade is a tough bitch. She just kept coming forward all 5 rounds, and even throughout the very end, she was swinging wildly, but she was still coming forward.
Yeah, that's the cool thing. She just kept going.
But after, it's very interesting to me. Like first and second round is always when you can see Joanna. You know, there were moments where you're like, oh, it could go either way, right? Because Jessica Andrade is really a strong girl. But after a while, after the third round, she always puts on a clinic after that. It's like she becomes a sniper. All her shots land. I mean, like significant strikes. It was like 300 versus like 40. It's crazy.
Yeah, she holds the record right now.
And she's so fast, you just don't even see it coming. So she fights who? Rose Namajunas next?
Probably. I just want to say I'm happy that she's one of those people that decided to move to a different camp. She's like, look, I'm champion, but like I can still get better.
Yeah, but it's not even shitting on her previous team or whatever. It's kind of like, look, fighters evolve, fighters have like different needs, you know, and she changed management. Like she's a champion, you know.
She's smart.
Which is but then you have guys like Stipe who will never leave.
Connor will never leave.
Yeah, which works. You know, different things work for different people. But I'm really interested to see Rose fight Joanna next. I think Rose is really creative and fun to watch, and she's very slick and sneaky.
I understand that, but it's so different. Like,
Yeah,
she's gonna die.
I'm with Joanna.
I'm with you on
I
it.
think that Rose will be a
If Rose
champion one
wins,
day.
it's submission. I'm sorry, you're
Yeah.
not standing with her.
Rose will be a champion someday. I just don't think it'll be the first time she meets Joanna.
True.
Which other fight was there? I think those are it, right? Oh my God, the Eddie Alvarez fight. Oh,
bleh. Such a good fight too.
Whew. Dude, Dustin Poirier was really
I was rooting
good.
for. I was like, oh my, you're finally your chance to get a name under your record because he.
I was rooting for Eddie.
I was rooting for Dustin because like he every time he fights a top ranked opponent, he always loses. He lost to Connor, he lost to Holloway, I think. He lost to the Korean Zombie.
Yeah.
He could just never get that one name fight.
Yeah.
I thought this was it. He was winning 2-3 or 2-0 actually.
How long has he been at lightweight now?
Probably 3 fights, not 3 or 4 fights.
Wait, he's a 155, right?
Yeah, he used to be 145. All those other fights were 145. Like
Yeah.
Connor was 145.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. Because he fought Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he appealed it, but I don't. Maybe a rematch, I guess.
Yeah.
We can see it. I mean, he was gonna beat Eddie, honestly,
But dude, Eddie was really hanging on there.
because he's Rocky. All right.
Oh God, I love that though. I thought the decision. I don't know anything about being a referee either, so I'm not gonna shit on Herb Dean. But that was a little bit confusing. So you're saying that they were saying that it would have been legal, but Dallas didn't accept. Hasn't adopted the new rules yet.
All I know is from. Obviously, it's very different from New York. The two rules are different. All I know what Herb was saying was he did not think there were 3 knees. The first 2, I think Joe and Cormier were saying that the first one was illegal.
Yeah.
Second was
Illegal?
illegal.
Okay.
That's what they were saying on the broadcast.
Yeah.
I think they got it wrong. I agreed with them. I was like, oh, that's illegal. His hand was on the ground. But Herb was saying he tells all the fighters the same thing every time. For him, when he's watching a fight for a downed hand,
Yeah. there
has to be weight on it. If you fall and you support yourself, that's like, okay, downed, right?
Yeah.
But if you're just putting your fingertips there, he calls that playing the game.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not going to allow a knee.
Okay.
You're playing the game. So
Yeah.
the first two, in Herb's mind, those are okay. That's what I told the fighter. They know that. But as soon as that knee dropped,
Yeah.
then the third one that knocked Dustin down, or
Yeah.
knocked him out, basically, that was illegal. And that's when he stopped it.
Yeah. So I guess a no contest was fair. It just gets
My
a little
thing
bit
is,
muddled. I don't.
But then, because he also said Eddie's knee was unintentional. Because that's on discretion of the referee.
Yeah.
He said if it was intentional, it would be in a DQ. But
Yeah.
he ruled it as
That's right.
unintentional.
Yeah.
Which just sucks then. People can pretend when they're losing to knee someone, a
Yeah.
downed opponent, and then you get a no contest instead of a loss. That's my only problem. Is like, how do you...
Yeah, that's a little too muddy for me. I think there needs to be very, very, and if they're going to have fights in these cities need to adopt universal rules.
Have the same
It can't be like
rules.
marijuana laws, man. Like each state's got to have the same fucking rules because it confuses me. Yeah, it's controversial and it sucks because I really wanted to see all three of those rounds. I wanted to see Eddie Alvarez make it, like barely survive that round and hopefully, come
Rocky
back.
moment. Yeah, it was great.
Oh God, what a shitty end to a great fight. But
Yeah, we wouldn't have done that. We would have made weight, and we would have gone all 3 rounds. Because we're fighters.
God, I can't even make weight now if you paid me.
I can't keep away from just life. I just keep gaining it.
Yeah, just making gains.
Making those vegan gains, y'all. Also, I'm not vegan. George, anything? Are you sure?
If you want your free walk, don't forget to go to WEG, download the WEG app, and sign up today for your first walk free.
Because if you have a dog, you need it. All right. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at TigerBelly, on the Twitters at the TigerBelly, and also email us any questions at thetigerbelly@gmail.com. You can follow Khalyla on social media at
Calamity K. That's KHALAMITYK.
Boom, and George at
You just got to try to find me. Who cares?
okay.
I'm not playing that online game no more. Just follow TigerBelly.
In reality, George wants to be a social media star and help him out.
And check out the YouTube and everything else.
And Stevie Weeby.
Have you always wanted to become a star, George?
You sure look like one.
I don't need it is the thing. I don't have a big enough drive.
George, you look at me right now. Would you rather be a producer or a superstar? Famous superstar.
I always do the producing work is the thing. So as far as a need...
Different story than we heard off mic, huh?
He's been taking acting classes every week.
Off of who?
And
Wait, who'd you hear a story from? Off Mike? I don't know no mics.
I know what you tell us when the mics aren't on.
Oh no, there's skills to gain.
Yeah.
But as far as like, what do I do? If I wake up in the morning, there's 2 things to do. I'm going to do the producing thing
That
first.
is true. He does.
And then I'll write my stand-up maybe 3 days later.
You're a fucking rock star at delegating, though. Let me tell you, the amount of emails I receive from you is really impressive.
It's very impressive.
It's slowed down lately.
Oh my God, I was like, where's George? Because I have not received the same barrage of emails, and I felt really like I kind of missed you.
Oh,
Don't say that because now you're gonna get.
Please
full
don't.
no, we're
folders.
doing good. We're doing good. Things are fairly automated.
I was like,
at
is
the
he
moment.
okay? Is he dating someone new? Is he not at his computer anymore?
Is that what you right away? You go to that.
Yeah, because I'm always like, oh, he probably spent the night over there and at his new girl's place.
She probably jerked him off. It went in his eye. You know, the same old story.
The usual.
The usual.
The huge.
Guys, that's our show. Thank you for listening. Out. Bye.
Bye.